Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying out a brand new foundation. I'm so excited about this one. This is the new Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm going to be doing a full first impression and review for you. If you guys have been watching my channel and you know me, you guys know the Nars Natural Radiant is my baby, my tried and true. I am obsessed with this foundation. It is just the most perfect, like, natural radiant foundation, like skin-like foundation, so flawless. So when I saw Nars was coming out with a new complexion product, I freaked out because I literally use that every single day for the past like 3.5 years. And I actually have 3 shades that we're gonna go over. So I'll do some swatches and we'll go over all the claims and all of that good stuff. So let's get into it. So jumping into packaging, it looks really similar to their other foundation, which is the Nars Natural Radiant, just a little bit different in size, but it actually has the same amount of fluid ounces in here, the standard of 1 fluid ounce. And I really like that it's a little bit smaller. The whole glass packaging, really sleek. I just think it looks really simple and chic. It is on a pump as well, which you can never go wrong with. I think that is the most perfect packaging for foundation, one of my favorites. We have the shades Stromboli, Veneto, and Barcelona. And fun fact, I always turn to Nars for my complexion products. I'm hoping that one of these we have a good result in. I'm using the shade Veneto right now in the Nars Natural Radiant. It's an innovative blend of makeup and skincare that instantly blurs, smooths. It's supposed to be a medium buildable coverage. It is supposed to be suitable for all skin types, natural finish, and it is vegan, acne-prone skin friendly. This is supposed to help conceal any blemishes, dark spots, redness. It's supposed to blur any imperfections, smooth any look of textured skin. I just love when foundations, or any complexion product for that matter, has skincare benefits to it. Like, sign me up. Thank you so much. I just love that. It does say that it's supposed to help the appearance of your skin's clarity over time, even after the makeup is removed, and that can be visibly seen within 6 weeks. That's a very high claim, and we'll just have to wait and see the longer I use this product, but that's incredible, and I love the sound of that. It has 36 shades, and it's gonna retail for $49. So it does say to shake well, so I'm gonna do a little shake. And just by shaking it, it does sound like it's really watery. Oh, wow. It's very, like, runny right now. So definitely a little bit of a different consistency. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe I was expecting it to be a little bit creamier and thicker, but it's definitely a lightweight foundation, and I actually did not prime yet. So I'm just gonna quickly prime using my e.l.f. Power Grip. This is just a jelly kind of primer, and I'm usually always using one just like that. So I'm just gonna stick to what I usually. This one is Stromboli. This one is Veneto. And they do look pretty deep initially, but once I blend it out and blend it to my neck, it always ends up matching. And I'm also not basing it off of shade right now. I say that in all of my foundation reviews. I definitely just base it off of like consistency, blendability. And I am lightly self-tanned. I'm just gonna make do with what we are working with. I'm actually gonna mix the shade Stromboli and Veneto together. I'm gonna do one side with the brush and one side with the sponge. The way that this product is though, it's pretty runny, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get a nice looking coverage with the brush, just because it could look a little bit streaky. So I'm gonna start off with a sponge like always and just kind of apply it like so. I definitely feel like it's not full coverage. Obviously, it never claimed to be. It claimed to be a medium coverage. I definitely think that it's like initially glowy. It may dry down a little bit, so we'll just have to wait on that. But right away, it definitely looks like it's a little bit on the glowier side. I started out mixing Veneto and Stromboli. I'm gonna be using the shade Veneto because I know that that works for me in the other foundation. So I'm just going to keep on blending this together. Interesting though, because the Veneto one looks really like yellow based and this one is not. So maybe the shades are a little bit different. So we're just gonna bypass the shade if it doesn't end up matching everything, but I'm gonna blend it down to my neck. So it definitely covered up a decent amount and looks pretty healthy. And this is using the sponge, so it's not soaking up too much product. It's actually dispersing a lot. It just feels like really lightweight. It almost feels like a serum tinted moisturizer kind of situation. It's definitely oxidizing just a little bit. Not crazy, but a little bit. So yeah, by the end of this, I will leave in the description what shade I think would be best for me. I think the Punjab would be best for me, honestly, and I don't have that shade to share. So just keep that in mind if you are similar to my skin tone. I'm hoping with like concealer and everything, it balances out. The actual consistency and product feels so nice and lightweight on my skin. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. Definitely does cover up a decent amount. I do have a few blemishes that are not covering up. So as far as covering redness, I do agree. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side now with a brush. I'm just gonna be using the Morphe E63 brush, and I'm just gonna be using the shade Stromboli again, well, I obviously want to match, so I'll add a little bit of Venetu with it. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly buff it into the skin. I thought it would leave it more streaky-like, but I think I'm wrong with that because it's not doing that. I think it's actually looking pretty similar to the sponge side, so I can't really say that I like a certain side better or not because I think it looks pretty much identical. I think I'm using less product actually using the brush. I'm really liking the way that it's blending. So skin-like and porcelain and really, really pretty. So I do have normal to combo skin, and this does say that it's suitable for any skin type, which is awesome. I would say if you're a little bit more on the oilier side, you may not love it as much because it still is leaving like a glow behind, but I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna let you know in just a second my final thoughts on it. I think the brush held on to more product though, and it was less for me to pump. So love that. This is what the skin is looking like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. I'm so obsessed to finish everything, like the way it feels. You can definitely like still see my skin having that healthy glowy look. It's not mattified, it's not over the top glowy. Like it's the perfect in between while still feeling lightweight, but it's still that medium coverage. I love the way that both of them applied, the sponge and the brush. So I think you can get away with using both of them with this product. I would say that the sponge obviously soaks up a little bit more product as this foundation is a little bit more runny. So I would keep that in mind, but I absolutely love this. Like my skin looks so nice, so healthy. And I would say that it helped out with redness a ton, and it has helped with my texture. I noticed like it doesn't cling to that. Would I say it's worth the $50? I would say it's a little bit pricey, but keep in mind it is kind of like a double whammy. There is skincare benefits in here as well as your foundation. So it's a 2-in-1 situation. So you definitely get what you pay for. If you do have a skin type like myself, I feel like you would really love it. I think it is the most perfect kind of finish. So if you have oily skin, I would recommend to set with powder. Yes, definitely set with powder. Don't not set it. And then if you also have dry skin, I think you would still love it. Always make sure that you're prepping your skin prior with a moisturizer and you should be good to go. If I notice any changes in my skin, as they do claim that it's supposed to, so I'll let you know over the course of me using it. So it did not disappoint. And I'm so happy that it didn't because I just love all their complexion products. And I know I'm gonna be using this a ton, so as it's wearing just a little bit, I do have a little bit of like lines, like it definitely settled a little bit into these creases, like by my chin. It definitely still looks really good and still really fresh. Honestly, just looks really normal, like a normal wear for my foundation. So definitely nothing out of the ordinary or anything. I really do like it. I love the finish. I actually think the shade looks better as it's wearing. I think it looks really, really smooth on my skin. Definitely like a soft kind of finish. I'll leave everything else down in the description for you if I have any other updates as well. That is all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.